Traditional draft. 10k gold. Oh, straight into a filled table. Beautiful. Love to see it. So, Alchemy released, and now I've got a bunch of cards I don't care about or understand to have to contend with in Historic. Again, people get bored of them. They always do. Like, maybe 2 Alchemy cards per, like, set actually end up having an impact on Timeless. So it's not too egregious. It's not too annoying. But it is... It's just frustrating to have such a pile of excess and waste inside of the game. Okay, what have we got here? So it's this cards, instant sorcerer dragon into hand, on tap dragons have hexproof. Okay, that's a pack free card. What have we got in removal? Got a worthy cost. Ringing Strike Mastery is sort of removal. Do I want to try and do Dragon Brood's Reliquary Dragon today? Maybe not. Maybe not. Other than that, we've got Sagu Wilding, which leaves us nice and wide open to go into any number of things. Things that I'd be interested in. Effortless Master is a very good card on its own. In a vacuum, a Vigilance Menacing 4/3, but Sagu Wildling leaves us nice and open, does us some fixing. Deflecting Palm 2? Electric Boogaloo for a lot more mana. Otherwise, we've got not much in the way of removal. Got a Coordinated Assault if we wanted to go towards a white deck. That's pretty fun. I can see that being powerful and fun to play with. 4/2 Trampler that does give a counter is also pretty good. But in terms of everything else here... Oh, it's between Fresh Start, Coordinated Maneuver. Coordinated Maneuver is a common. Fresh Start has a lot of interesting use cases, so we'll go with that. So we've got another Sagu Wilding, Inspired Vanguard, which is very fun. Not much in the way of removal. What to take here? Oh, wait. Teamer. I haven't played Teamer yet. Oh, that was already dealt damage this time. But it is only... It's a 3 mana 3/3. That's just upside on a random windy day. Go for that. Severance Priest. When this creature enters, target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, exile that card. When this creature leaves the battlefield, the exiled... Okay, so it's a 3-color removal spell in 2 colors we're not in. Dragonstone Glow, Boulder Born, put it into your hand and shuffle. That's cute, but it's not anything worth writing home about. This is pseudo removal. Just a bomb. We'll take the bomb. Is today the Breaching Dragonstorm day, or is it actually the Piercing Exhale? Because that's just a good piece of removal. Sadly, we have to follow the removal. You've just got to. So it's Piercing Exhale for me here. Second Fresh Start. More removal. That's about it. I do love the Summit Intimidator. I'd love to have it in a deck. I think it's fun. But yeah. Team of Devotee. 4/4 Defender. Rescue Leopard. I'll take the Crotech, yeah. Another Crotech. Just straight up 5 damage. Pretty good. Oh, that's very fun and very good, but I think it's got to be the Rebuke here. The Relic has come back to me, and that's difficult, because that's fun. And I could have a lot of fun with that. I could go 5 colour, I could have some silly fun times. My personal win con could be getting the Reliquary Dragon out, or I could take the Ringing Strike Mastery. I think it's got to be. I've got to play correctly. I can't do silliness when I've not got the fixing in the pod. I don't think to justify this. A renewable 2/1, 4 mana, filter the top cards for a 3/3. Take the Agent of Kotus here. It's a creature. Nest Guards, High Spire Bell Ringer, Focus the Mind. Focus the Mind is good and fun. Undergrowth Leopard, even if it ends up in the sideboard. Combat Trick on a Body, always fun. Combat Trick on a Body is just value, just straight up value. Oh. So yeah, fresh start. So far, we've only got one card that is a sideboardable thing, which is the Undergrowth Leopard. Okay, what do you do, Narset? Discard your hand, draw cards equals the number of spells you've cast this turn. It's a bit more commander logic there. In terms of cards in our colours, we've got another Narset's Rebuke, Earthcarver, Focus the Mind, Disciple. Does make birds. I do love birds. Am I going to be flurrying, though, is the thing. Is a Windrake takeable? Oh, sorry, big sneeze there. Is a Windrake takeable over a Lava Axe for a creature? Yeah, I think that helped, actually. That. Oh, nice. Counter target spell, non-creature spells, give it... Or a dragon spell, okay. Oh, there is just an Encroaching Dragonstorm, which is just some of the best fixing in a dragony deck. We might wheel this, honestly, considering the amount of Jeskai cards I've seen coming back round. Otherwise, what are we hoping to wheel here? Otherwise, maybe a Champion of Dusan, Sultai Monument, Agent of Kotus, Seize Opportunity are all fine, but we'll take the Dragonstorm here. Nice. A knockout maneuver. That's just straight up removal. Hoping to wheel maybe a Crotic or a River Walk technique. Yeah. Yeah. Knockout maneuver's just good removal. Okay. Another Encroaching Dragonstorm. Maybe the 5-colour nonsense can be on the table. Maybe. Take it. Mistrise Village is just a very good card. We are in the right colours. What are we losing to take a nice rare here? Losing a Storm, Shriek, or a Tima Tawny back. Both of which are commons. Does protect our stuff if we feel like we're up against it. Yeah, that's... Listen, little bit self-interesty there, but yeah. We'll take a Molten Exile here. If we do nothing but just kill stuff and cast big dragons, that is a totally fine game plan. So it's a 5-mana stun counter that can renew. That seems fun. That might win the game. Okay, so we've got Storm Shriek Feral. Narset's Rebuke. Dusia Earth Carver. Let's take this. We haven't got anything in the 6-drop slot as of yet, so this might be an idea to have. We've got what? 3 dragons? Like more dragons, always. You know me, I love a good dragon. That's why I'm here. On Tarkir. It's not because it's... Well, actually, it's not the only set that's currently... Yeah, I know there is another draft active at the minute on Arena, but yeah. Another Agent of Cotis. Oh goodness, I seem to be getting hit by some pollen. Or Boulderborn Dragon. Maybe it... Oh, barely in time there. Rescue Leopard gives us some filtering, so I'll take that. Nice little meow there from the game. 2/5 Vigilance. It attacks as a 5/2, blocks as a 2/5. Seems fine. Take a Sultai Devotee here. Pop a Forest in the sideboard. So DC Sibsig. There's the Breaching Dragonstorm again. And there's nothing here this time that's like, no, that's just the correct thing to actually. Chance I wheel that. Yeah, we'll take it. Let's be silly. Let's have fun. There's a Rune Scale. Then Spirited Vanguard as well. And a Rugged Highlands. But we have a lot of non-creature spells. Helps us to fill out our 4-drop slot. Auroral Procession is a good card. Instant speed. Regrowth is not to be. Oh, but... Oh, that is quite good. But this is uncommon. And there is a lot of removal going around, even if I am hoovering up a good 50% of it. Yeah, we'll take the Auroral Procession here. Piercing Exhale is probably the pick. How are we looking? Yeah, 16 creatures. It's not. We're not in a removal only situation here. We're definitely might actually drop a couple of non-creatures rather than creatures here. Roiling Dragonstorm is fun. Not much elsewise for us. So yeah, I think it's going to be the Roiling Dragonstorm. I mean, there's nothing for me here. I might as well just take the Sidisi for my own purposes. A little bit cheeky of me. Champion of Disarm helps us too. Pummeler or Thornwood Falls. That's difficult. That's genuinely difficult. But 2 Encroaching Dragonstorms. Yeah, let's take the Pummeler. Punish some skies, folks. Same with the Summit here, but we could also take... No, we need to fill out our 4 drops. So, yeah, there we go. Now, I feel like that's a disrespect on the Inspirited Vanguard, so I'm going to take that. That's a damn good card. I don't understand how it's quite so... Oh, bless the person next to us. They're a bit overwhelmed, I think. I'll cut some removal. Seize opportunity. Exile top 2 cards of your library. It's a bit of card draw. That's somewhat okay, I think. Being able to do that on an end step or as a combat trick is pretty good, actually. I do like that. Right, cut here. Probably the Constrictor. Probably the Focus, the Mind. Not much for our sideboard best of 3 here, but that's where we start cutting down numbers from the main deck here to sort of fill out the sideboard, as it were. Because, like, there are cards here like Humbling Elder sees opportunity is a good sideboard card. So, like, if we're up against control and we need to be able to draw our way out of it, these two will be very useful. In a general game, it's more important for us to just get stuff on the board. Agent of Kotis isn't doing a lot. 2 piercing strikes. Undergrowth Leopard can sit there. So can Auroral Procession, because that is very much a response to things card. Some Intimidator can come in against a heavy flying opponent. Got so much removal in our sets, Rebuke kind of feels silly. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dragons. Take out the Boulderborn. 4 dragons. That's a 10th of our deck is just dragons. So about a 5th of our deck is dragons that isn't lands. A 5th of our non-lands are dragons at that point, which is good. Is Roiling Dragonstone just a bit too cute? Is Humbling Elder maybe a bit too cute? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh, what do I take? What do I take out? What do I take out here? Rescue Leopard? Wingblade? Yeah, Wingblade. So it's not a perfect curve. It's more like a little dip over here, I'll be honest with you, but that seems eminently playable. Hello! Hi, colour. Oh, you've just missed the drafting portion. Just gonna have a quick drink. So I'm gonna move the mic away from me. It was an alright one. It was an alright draft. Some interesting cards went past, but I generally just tried to stay in my lane. There was a possibility of going 5-colour nonsense, but I stayed on target, and to be fair, I'm kind of glad, because I didn't see much that would sort of make that worthwhile, if that makes sense. There was a payoff in Uncommon for a very cool and fun card, but I'd much rather do that maybe in a... yeah, like a silly standard deck, maybe? That might be fun. Maybe that'll be what the post-draft stuff is if we go through this quite quickly. Oh. Goodness me. Goodness me. Mike back in. Locking in. Let's go. Got some good sideboard cards as well for different matchups. So I feel like there's some degree of play there. Let's go! Let's go! So a sideboard is a series of cards that in a best of 3 environment, which this is, you are able to pull some cards out of your sideboard in between games to allow you to deal with new things. So it's kind of a way of adapting your playing and your stuff to your opponent's deck in between games. So in draft, your sideboard is effectively everything in your deck, everything that you've drafted, and you're able to move it around in between games. But in the majority of 60-card constructed formats, your sideboard is about... how many cards is your sideboard generally? It's generally around 15 or so cards. So I'm going to go over Champion of Dusan here. If they want to trade, I'm happy to, because this has later use case as a thing. Oh, opponent reveals their hands. You choose a non-land card from it and exile it and put a +1/+1 counter. What do you take here? I mean, yeah, that's probably what I would take. No, so you don't trade. You trade them out with your own deck. So you can move cards from your sideboard into your main deck and then another card out to sort of yeah, fill the same sort of gaps. Drop the Crotic here. I'm going to offer the trade with the champion. They take it. If you could trade during a draft, that would be very fun. That might be a good mechanic for a cube. Or for like an unset. Being able to trade with your opponent is quite a fun idea. Okay, they can attack in freely with the Night Blade Brigade here. Gonna block the token. Take 3. Ah, the Hardened Tactician. Hardened Tactician might be worthy of just hitting with removal immediately, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just get rid of that before it becomes a card advantage issue. Make this able to attack this turn, get in for 8. When in doubt, just crush them under damage. Currently our opponent is attacking for 4, so they're not winning this race. Nice. Attacking for 5 this turn, still not winning the race very well. Okay, Piercing Exhale might just be the thing to do here, is to Piercing Exhale Crotic again. Yep, so we'll kill this. I have no dragons to behold. Kill that. Attack in for 8. Now next turn, we're probably going to go with the Inspirited Vanguard, just because it's an actual card. We don't know what we'll get off the Dragonstorm is the thing. Oh, they're going to exile one of our creatures. Champion of Busan is down. Opponent does not attack because they are clever. Yeah, Vanguard is the correct play here, so we'll drop this. It'll create a 2/2. Our opponent is facing a situation where if I'm able to attack, yeah, they're trying to get me to block. I'll block like that. I can take 3 here, opponent. Yep, there we go, game 2. They were hoping I'd be foolish and chuck something under. So we're up against something very mid-range aggro. Not masses that I want here. I'm probably going to want an Auroral Procession to bring something back in. Probably not going to be... Yeah, this is not a game to be having fun and Dragonstorming in, so we will go back in like that. Because that Dragonstorm, we were facing up against a situation where we had too many things occurring simultaneously on our opponent's board, so we needed to widen. So creatures over non-creatures and randomness in this instance. As fun as the red Dragonstorm is, the blue one is a much better card here, and so is the green one. So close to a good hand. We're going to mull that one away. That's annoying. We'll drop an island. So we're going to be omening our Storm Shriek, I think, more than likely. Sorry about the cough this evening, everyone. Yeah. No, actually, our opponent's not pressuring us. Let's just... We've got the Crotic next turn, then we can Encroaching Dragonstorm, then we can Storm Shriek and Inspirited Vanguard. Yeah, this isn't horrendously threatening. Drop a Crotic. Sits here and just blocks until the end of days. Ooh, nice. Ward, discard a card. Happily, bud. What am I discarding here? Probably Storm Shriek, or maybe... Yeah, although that might be their only fire. That creates a wider board. We'll go for the wider board here. Bash that down, pass the turn. Spirited Vanguard next turn. Unless they take my Spirited Vanguard. They do. That's annoying. Okay, we'll Dragonstorm here. Go and get ourselves an island and a forest. Just pass the turn. Doing nothing on our opponent's side is... Wow. I can see now why our opponent is struggling to beat us. And it is that they are playing cards that are not good in limited. Great in constructed to be able to pick apart your opponent's hand, take cards from it, but really you don't want to be doing that in this instance. Nickel and diming for cards in hand is never really a good plan. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, get him with the Rescue Leopard. I will discard this, draw that, deal 4 to our opponent, sandbag the land. I know it's generally less useful than useful, but pop on full control here. Okay, what does this actually do? Oofa doofa, okay. Boo. Opponent's last card in hand was better than our last card in hand. Think... Oh, I can't trade with that anymore. I will trade with the assistant here. May leave me in a really poor position, but after this turn, our opponent does just have a free on board. Which gives us 4 turns to find our way out of it. Such as. So, yeah. Turn our opponent's card into a -2 free, which is fun. Get -2 freed, opponent. Oh, sorry. -1 forward. Okay. Opponent's main threat neutralized. Death Gorger. Get some cards from our graveyard. We draw a land. Okay, 4 turns. Again. Yeah, but it doesn't have any abilities. That's painful. Okay, that is a fight spell. So that doesn't really... Yeah. 2 more turns to fight. Okay. The Magic Gods are having a laugh. They're having a good chuckle. Well, they've learnt the lesson. So that was so many lands and not much else. Okay, opponent wants to discard stuff from our hand. We will add stuff that gives us more cards in hand. Drop a Ringing Strike. Very cheeky. Maybe drop a Crouching Dragonstorm. There we go. That should be fine. Okay. 1-1. See what we get in hand here. Oh, if we draw blue, we're good. We haven't got much early, actually. Yeah, let's go. I'll keep this. Drop that. Once we've got a 3rd land, we've got a quite powerful nuke the opponent plan here. Discard our Dusya Earth Carver, sadly. Nice. That gives us our Crotic or our Rescue Leopard this turn. I'll go Crotic. First time we've seen a Mistrise Village. Not a good matchup for it, but it's a land that has an ability that enters untapped. So that's fine. Would have taken a mountain as well. Not a mountain, an island as well here, but now we can either rescue Leopard, or if they play something we actually want dead, we can Piercing Exhale. We want that dead. That is a Piercing Exhale target, if I ever did see one. Sorry, Zergo. Oh. Oh, the little horsies move. That's cute. I didn't know that. That's so cute. Nightblade. Enter and surveil them some carrots. They can chuck that in there. Oh, that is a choice. Drop down a rescue leopard here. I think I'd rather develop my board than spend removal on a 1/3. Which, as annoying as it is actually better to them as a defender. And I'm not massively in an attacking state currently, so that's fine. Another Alchemist's Assistant. And a Reigning Victor. Now that is a removal target. We'll take 2 this turn. Be clever about it, Orla. Be clever about it. Don't block with the 2 damage thing. Drop a Sultai Devotee. Top creature I control deals damage. Top creature I don't control. Bop 'em. No attacks here. Okay, this is going fine. Currently, we're having as good a time as one can have. This is a very nickel and diming type of board state. A hardened tactician. That makes killing these tokens a slightly higher priority. Now I am going to trade my Sultai Devotee to this. Because it just, yeah. They can either sack it now, or, yeah. That's why we're getting rid of the Nightblade Brigade here, because it is just 3 cards for our opponent, and we can't really let that stand for too long. We can drop a 3/3, but I don't think that's necessary, so let's just drop an Encroaching Dragonstorm. We will get a mountain and another forest here. No attacks. Opponent can't really attack either, so kind of in a bit of a deadlock. They are ahead on cards, which is not great because it means, yeah, we'll exile that, and my whole graveyard is gone. This player is going for a hard hate them out kind of strategy. Draw cards leaves to... Oof. Oof, that second ability twice is going to be somewhat agony-inducing. That's that good attack. Ooh, hoo, hoo. We get in with the 4/4 here. They let us get in. Sack the Revolving Wilds. And we'll just drop this as a 3/3. It's fine as just a 3/3. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield this turn, it will be dealing a damage to me. That's... yep. Still can't really attack. Oh. Ah. I just killed that. Scavenger region redrops in. Why did you tap both of the... Why'd you tap both of the fucking mountains for that? Fuck's sake. Arena Auto Tapper is the true villain of fucking Magic Arena. I swear to God. Infuriating. If I lose the game because of that, I'm really pissed off. I would have been able to pump and kill the Scavenger region, but now I can't. There's a 4/4 that can just attack me with fucking re-abandon. Absolutely fucking annoying. I'll trade it with the Marshal here. Bloody Auto Tapper. Okay, Bunt's in the tank, trying to figure out what their next move is. I'm gonna kill my Stormshriek Feral here. Make me discard that. The +1/+1 the Marshal. I now cannot kill any of their creatures. Taking 8 doesn't feel great. Oh, they're just gaining so much fucking life. Why are they... Cool. Champs it is. Fucking Auto Tapper. Cool, last game. Fucking Auto Tapper. Swear to God, it's the thickest machine on the planet. Why are you holding up Mistrise Village? I've got no fucking spells to cast. Why is that a thing you're prioritizing in your fucking code? I've got an activated ability on board that I can do, or a fucking activated ability on a land that is a fucking possibility. Why is that your focus? Who the fuck coded that? God, that's annoying. Oh. It takes far too long to manually tap your mana. In case you're wondering, it's like a good, like, because you're timed. If you have to, no, this is a genuine. The auto tapper is known to be a fucking villain. Known to be a villain. Oh, literally, that game would have gone a very different way if I'd been able to trade with one of their creatures, but I couldn't, so I just lost. I just lost the game, and that's, you know, it's one of those absolute dog shit pieces of design that is a part of the way that Arena was built for some fucking reason. That's a totally fine hand. God. It's when it's something you have... I literally was like, well, it's going to tap that, obviously. That's the correct way. Oh. The game? Okay, opponent's doubling up their board here. Probably up against Mardu again. Double Mardu back to back. Someone start a spreadsheet. I can figure out if this person spent real life money on digital art for lands. Our opponent is going wide as hell, I think is the technical term, so we'll just drop another 4/4. These are beautiful lands. I do think they're very... Oh, no, Battlefront. Yeah, that'll... Oh! Oh, that's unfortunate. That's actually tragic. Jesus. Neither of these leave our fresh start open. But Roiling may draw into. So... That's removal. That we can cast, so... Yeah, we'll discard the mountain here. So we've got Piercing Exhale at instant speed. Let's just pass. Ugh. Okay. Kill that. They get a Jeskai mana. They rediscover the way. Top 3 cards in your library, put one into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library. Nice. Very nice. Storm Shriek. Gets our roiling back into hand here as well, which is nice. We can start beating in for free. God, that art is very pretty. So pretty. Oh, tap that down with 3 stun counters on it. Very fun. They get a mountain they can play this turn. Okay, opponent. Cool. How off topic do I want to get? I mean, that kind of depends. Not too massively, if possible, but you know. Second Storm Shriek Barrel. Attacking for free. How off topic are we going here? Color. What's the topic? Rebuke 2. This person is running non-stop removal. Good God. Respect it. I respect it. Giving that double strike. And they get a wild ride again. The 1/1 double strike. So that's a 4/2 double strike. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take 8 here. That won't be a threat next turn the same way, so we're fine. Up a Rolling Dragonstorm again. Okay. And drop a Sagu Wilding, which will gain us some life. Or Storm. Let's go for a bit of life here. Drop a Sagu Wilding. Gain myself 3 life. Return the Rolling Dragonstorm to hand. That thing is doing work. A work module is talking beyond babies first. Maybe it's talking about a modern philosopher's model of worldviews. Yeah, we'll just block and kill that. Ah! That's maybe too hard for me to do while I'm streaming, Colour. That might actually be too much for my little brain to handle while I'm streaming. Let's just discard the lemon thing. Reaching for with a 3/3. There we go. 2/4 double strike. They can wild ride that up as well if they want to. It's not an instant, no. We will just kill that. Play a Durgan. Good combat. Attack like so. Do you think your colleagues have retained these thoughts on human nature and will use it in their work practices? Depends if they're assholes or not, honestly. Hey, that's a win. So we're up against somewhat aggressive, but not so much that I'm worried about it. This is, I don't know if I saw enough of my opponent's deck, really. Bringing in Narset's Rebuke. Bring in an Aurora Procession. Go down. And encroaching. Go down. No, I don't think I need that as well. Yeah, yeah. Heard slurs, haven't heard. Oh, those secondary school slurs though, they hit hard. They hit crazy hard because they're like embedded in your like childlike brain. So like when they bring out that stuff that you haven't heard since you were in like earlier ages, it like hits so much harder. None of these newfangled TikTok slurs that the kids are making up. Quick water break there. Well, Coke. I don't drink water. Not about that life. Not about that healthy liquid life. Salto Devotee and Spirited Vanguard. Yeah, that's fine. Just pure ableism with children, yeah. And fat phobia, don't forget the fat phobia. Love fat phobia in the child area of the Slayer tree. It's all fat phobia in there. Crazy business, honestly. The opponent has shown they've got a Storm Shriek Feral in their deck. Go for a 4-2. It is indeed hasting big boys. Yeah, let's go for it. Make them have it. If they want to run big boys with fast shoes, they've got to prove it to me. This one can be cracked for some birds at the 4 mana mark. Reverbing summons. That's a 3/3. I'm fine with that. They're taking 6 this turn, so. Drop down an island. Gonna hold up the piercing exhale. Probably drop. Yeah, the Ballcaster. I think I'm not as attached to here. So if this gets brought back up again and it is the biggest threat, I'm just going to kill it. So that's 5. That is the target here. So we'll go bing bang boom. Kill that. Take 3. Opponent is still losing the damage race here. Let's have some fun. Our opponent is not gaining a board presence. Let's just have some fun. That's unfortunate. It does go into hand though, which is nice. Honestly, am I discarding a forest? Yeah, let's discard the forest. Auroral Procession. I can get back a Piercing Exhale. At instant speed. Oh, that's pretty... That's pretty fun. Tap that down. Get an island. Mistrise. Sagu Wilding. Gain myself some life. Attack in for 2. Opponent is their deck is very cool. They are struggling to create a board presence. This is part of a deck building issue. Notice our opponent has an absolute ton. An absolute ton of little guys. But maybe make an extra little guy. I'm just gonna because I'm winning anyway. Oh, never mind. They won't let me spin the Breaching Dragon Storm a second time. That was... God bless the opponent there. They tried. They tried quite hard. Oh! That's my door. Let me pause my music. An unfortunate Amazon worker just trying to get their delivery done. Oh. Okay, this is our last game already. It's been very fast today. I think the format might be speeding up now that people are getting used to the cards. Quite common. Okay, opponent's going first. What will we be up against here with the Economist? That's just a newspaper. Okay, we've got all three colours. We've got a bit of removal to keep us alive early. That's fine. We'll go with this. Better than going down a card. Starting straight off with a Mardu Devotee. Bloody hell. Maybe we kept the wrong type of hand. We're not going to Ringing Strike Mastery a Mardu Devotee. That does not feel like value. That is not Value Town. We are not on the train to Value Town if we do that. Okay, that's fine. Hold course for now. These little guys move. They do. That's cute. Sun Pearl Kirin. Yeah, that's fine. Opponent's just playing small guys. Nickel and dimers. Never against the nickel and dimer. At work. Okay, fresh start. We'll drop the Boltcaster here. Just a free. We can... I think we're going to be knockout maneuvering one of these two. Another absolutely stunning art. It's amazing what just having solid art direction will do for your set, honestly. Had a war effort. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of damage. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, so we're going to Ringing Strike Mastery one of them. And we'll knockout maneuver the other one. And then we'll pass. Okay. Lock down their board state a little bit here. Got a couple of turns before we can get to the Earth Carver here. Dragonologist. This person might actually be from my pod. God, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? They've got a Rebellious Strike. +3/+0. Oh, opponent. Go for it. Not first strike. That's the main thing to take away there. Not desperate enough to fresh start the Dragonologist as of yet. We've got this coming in next turn, which is just a roadblock for both creatures here. Can I take a full 4? Yeah, I can take a full 4 here. We're going to be bringing in our Leopard in game 2, I think, to get rid of this war effort. It is a workhorse of a card. It really is. But we're going to turn that into a 0/3. That's going to be the move here. Oh. Let's drop ourselves a 4/4 and a 3/3. Split across two bodies. If our opponent doesn't have the answer to this. Got 7 mana. If they've got a Stormshriek Feral, they just kill me. Unless the auto tapper decides to mess them up the same way it messed me up. It's fair. If that's their plan, that's fine. Cool. We've delayed death by a turn here. Drop a Sagu Wilding. I'll give us extra survivability, and then we are going to pass. Our opponent is going to untap their Sunpearl Kirin, I think. Cute stuff. See who they're targeting with this. We go for that. Cool. I'm gonna just to exhale by holding them. Molten Exhale on top, which we will keep. Yeah, we're definitely bringing in the Leopard here. Yeah, Molten Exhale will deal with that next turn. So yeah, when they untap... Well, we'll wait and see, obviously, but they're going to untap it here. But yeah, this is... Yeah. Behold! The dragon you can already see! Oh. If our opponent has a +3... That's an indestructible counter. Ooh, God, what a dog shit mechanic those are. Oh, it's just a +1/+1. Okay. Am I really comfortable losing my Sagu Wilding to this? If I don't, I die. So, yeah, I've got no bloody choice. Oh, God, that sucks. Perfect thing to answer at the perfect time. I should have killed it when they tapped out. Yes, opponent. That will not do it. Okay, game 2. Instantaneously bringing the Undergrowth Leopard. Is there anything else? I mean, flying is an ever-present threat here. I'm not... This is just... It's not doing anything for me. Ring Strike Mastery was also not very successful during that game. I mean, it's not built to be in the game that long. Really, it's meant to be a tempo piece more so than a true piece of removal. I mean, it does remove it from the playing field for a little bit, but yeah. Opponent is also sideboarding. Good to see. Nice to see an opponent who actually takes the time to do their sideboard. Interested to see what they've sided in against me. Always love to see such things. Thank you, deck. It's just what I asked for. Now you're taking the piss, deck. Now you're just being a dick. Am I going to fucking 5 in game 2? I mean, yes, because this is dog shit. I can't guarantee my second land will be green. If I don't get a green, I'm fucked. Ugh. There's genuinely a world where the 5 cards is just better than this. Not a fan. That's fine. Drop that. Hi! Hello there, opponent. Okay. Hello there, opponent. Hello. Very good. Know how to say hello. Sure, this isn't some kind of attempt to get me tilted at all. Who would ever do such a thing? Honestly, that would be crazy. Why would someone do something like that? Crotic here. Sunpearl Kirin again. Opponent loves a Sunpearl Kirin. I think they've taken maybe every single one from their pod. It's an uncommon. They should only have maybe 2 of them in the pod, but feels like our opponent has 10 of them. Which is fine, because if they want 10, 2-1 flashlight, good god. The Siege. We're choosing Jeskai. Creating a little guy. I think I'm going to get rid of the Storm Shriek Feral here. Zaku Pamela is just a better choice. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is such a spammy format I'm now noticing. It's just creature. It's very aggro. And then holding the 1-1 back this turn. Playing a nice Rescue Leopard. Just drop a Pamela here. If all you've got is 4/4s, you're not living too bad of a life. Hopefully next time we can play an Inspirited Vanguard. Ooh, that's a 5/2 attacking an Indestructible. On its own though, they forgot about their Sunpearl Kirin. She said, hoping that they would attack with that. Okay, Inspirited Vanguard it is. God, our opponent is wide as hell. Our creatures are bigger than theirs, but they have so many of them, and Windcrag Siege is just gonna keep doing that. Opponent's deck might just be better than ours here. It might well just be way better than ours. That's fine if they don't want to attack us. That makes me happy. Go for a Breaching Dragonstorm, see what we spin into. Spin to win. Sultai Devotee. No attacks here. More 1/1s. 1/1s until God themselves is dead. I don't know if I can cope with the amount of 1/1s happening here. There will come a point where they've just got 11 guys and they can just hit me around what I've got. It's a fair few turns away, but if they play creatures alongside, I'm going to be struggling here. Because we can favourably trade our creatures with theirs. Yeah, okay. I think there's maybe an anthem going to be happening here, board wide. There we go, that's an anthem. Is that just good game, opponent, or are you just being a dick? 3 in the sky. 5 on the ground. Kill that one. Is there no 3 damage? No. Look at that. Look at that. I'm taking 2. I'm taking 10. Oh, no. Second Mardu Devotee. Cool. Good game, opponent. Yeah, opponent's deck is just better than ours. That was misfortune of draft. That's all that is. The deck was also perfectly positioned to kick the shit out of us. So that's today. That's the draft. An hour. Love how consistent these streams are feeling. We only get 250 gems at a pack, which is not great. Let's see what we get from the pack, though. Ooh. Another Clarion Conqueror. I've got 3 of these things now. Okay, what do I want to play for Esper Blink? Ooh, I needed to make some edits to this. Yeah, I've got Undying Malice. It's the sideboard I wanted to... Okay, Rest in Pieces being dropped. Clarion Conquerors also being dropped in favour of Ley Lines. Ley Lines. Give me my Ley Lines. Oh, do I only have 1 Ley Line? No, I have 2. Okay. And a couple of... Oh, I only have 1 Sanctity. There we go. Craft that. Oh. I meant to have another one of those. Oh, fail push. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna play some Enchantress in Brawl first, I think. Full color Enchantress lock. I've been having some good fun with this. It's I think getting pushed a bit high in the power rankings, so we might have some issues finding a good game. For example, we're going to be up against a lot of 5-color nonsense because we're in a type of 4-color nonsense. But one of our 2 lock pieces, which is very nice. And we can back it up with a copy enchantment. And we've got an Inquisitive Glimmer. We've got all of our colours. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, what does this actually do? Oh, wow. That's really strong as a start point for them. Good lord. A Tamiyo, so on Planeswalker nonsense. Cool. Hi, opponent. Agenrook. Again, Rook. Those are zeros as well. A Norrin. Oh, that's fun. I was expecting to see a Norrin today. Yeah, let's drop an Inquisitive Glimmer. Makes our enchantments cost less. Probably going to go Lush Portico this turn. Unless we draw something at the 3 mana point. It's just a 5 mana drop there. Okay. Yeah, we'll go Lush Portico here. Cultivate. Don't need a cultivate. We are lush on lands. 4-color land. Why not? Pop that on the Wolf Willow Haven. Do I want to use this up here? No. No matter how mana efficient that might be. Better ways to go about that. Okay. This is very fun. I don't think I've seen Norrin in a while. Oh, we're playing Essica as Essica? No. I thought that was illegal. I genuinely thought that was illegal. Okay, so they're drawing the 3rd card. Tamiyo's going to flip. It's going to plus. I'll drop a Realm Breaker. And then they're going to plus. Something might be just worthwhile. Gotta bring to light. That allows us to go and get a tutor and cast it. So green and black, white, blue. That's 4 colours. Grim Tutor. Go ahead. Grab 9 lives. No attacks. Can you kill us this turn, opponent? If not, all we're going to be doing is Solemnity 9 livesing your entire life. Oh. Oh, right. Is it this kind of deck? How many Predators have you got? All of them, you say? And they are all hasted because of Erebras the Hidden. They can kill us that turn. That's, you know, I did dare them. That's probably my own fault for daring them, to be brutally honest. Well, I hope that was fun for them. Hey, we got some coins. An achievement? What achievement did I get? Ah, one of my fight spells during the draft. I see. Probably just going to go up to 2 hours, so I'll probably stop around 7. Because of how quickly the draft was this week. Sometimes it is just a fun quick draft. I didn't feel massively tilted. That one auto tapper is the only point where I got tilted, so I'm getting used to the format. Is what that tells me, unfortunately. Average Magic player. I'm fine with it as long as I don't get cheated by the system. Fine. Here goes to Tessin, Embrace. Ow. Bit rude. Yeah, well, so Tessin into Blossoms. Yeah, so Tessin into Blossoms if we get the land, if not, into probably Calyx. Cool. That's a turn 3 Golos. Yeah. Okay. The Tessin champion. Where are we going into the Eidolon Blossoms here? Probably gonna get Hallowed Fountain with this. Please whiff. Oh, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see a big whiff. Okay. I'm just gonna get on the beatdown plan with 3-5 probably. I'll give them something. They understand how to build a Golos deck. That is to just keep playing cards until the world ends. Get all of your lands, all of them. So Tessin and Eidolon will draw a card. Next Blue Mention coming down the line. Next turn we can Nature's Embrace, then Satyr Enchanter. Go to the Unifier, that's the real problem here. If we draw a land, I'm just going to Elspeth that Joda, pop that off the board. Ah. Perchance. Okay. I think there might be a meme happening among people who know me who are joining the streams. So let's Nature's Embrace. Oh, don't really want to Nature's Embrace any of these, but raw, rampant growth. Oh, 2 accounts, Caribou. That is a definite. That's how many extra accounts do you have? Because that could get out of hand very easily. Okay, we've got a Prismatic Vista and a Golos. Living Hell. Oh, great. And a Blimey, okay. But I can Nyx Blue Merchant this turn? Doesn't save me. Oh, as many as you need. I see. Person of means. Person with requirements. Drop our planes here. Okay, we've got Utopia Sprawl. That is all but one of our lands. Can't leave up something. 1, 2. Psychic Corrosion. Draw 2. Mill our opponent for 2. Ah. So your plan is to cause chaos, I see. Well, Caribou, you're all right, honestly. So I haven't noticed any chaos from you so far, so that's okay. Goldspan and Malcolm for a nice, tasty 10 to the dome. That's painful. Okay. Probably gonna Golos here. Yep. They find a Vorinclex, which will mean that our Elspeth Conquers Death is now useless, which sucks somewhat. Good thing we're post-combat, thank God. Opponent up to 6 mana. Then Gix. Board wipe would be very good here. Honestly, kind of the only thing I can do here. Discard. Probably gonna go for the Jukai Naturalist here. As wide as our opponent's board is, I think we might actually get to a... Oh, well that's just rude. That's just rude. Don't be Elspethan. God, it's just it just doesn't stop with these decks. Okay, opponent, are you done? You are finally done after what feels like a decade you have finished. So my option here is Atraxa, so I'll drop Atraxa. Please, God, let there be a board wipe. Okay. Grim Tutor, taking. Marsh Flats. 9 lives, Sanctum. Okay, 9 lives. Grim Tutor here to get Solemnity. Play Solemnity. I am now in a position where I can't be hurt by our, but I can't be killed by our opponent. Taking us to 0 does not kill us anymore. Draw a card. Inquisitive Glimmer does survive being cast, so we'll do that. Leyline of Sanctity makes us untargetable. That's good. Hand Binding of the Old Gods, the Joda, because that's the biggest risk factor here. The Black Source untapped. I know it's my go opponent, thank you. I know it's my go opponent, thank you. Oh. Darn. Oh well. They have no flying or reaching blockers. Sun knows that Lily of the Veil. Take her out of commission. Discard 3 cards. 3 cards. Elspeth's. And this one. Big game opponent. What do they get off the top there? Dig up. If they can find artifact removal, they might be able to kill me this turn. Did it hurt my Glimmer? Oh, opponent. Look at it. Oh, you killed the cat. Now I have to kill you, opponent, even if it is as slow as possible. And this enters. What do I have to do here? 3 creatures of my choice. Well, bye-bye creatures. I will put a Traxxer into the command zone. You can attack me, opponent, but if you can't remove my thing, that's not very useful to you. Nope, none of those are an answer. Doesn't deal combat damage, so doesn't get the effect. Yeah, this is what the deck is here to do. Lock it down good and proper. It's now just a matter of time. Every time I draw a card, I mill them. They've only got 33 cards left. I play Greater Oromancy. And Sterling Grove. They create a little lock around themselves. How much is he? He's a 2/2. He dies on contact with the board. Yeah. Put that on white. I will pass the turn. So all of these die to Outlash Norn. Okay, buddy. Infinite mana, but nothing to do with it. That's a shame. Tasha? Can Tasha kill me? Target opponent draws cards off library. Draw 3 creatures. Put those onto the battlefield under your control. Don't think that does it. Don't think it's gonna do it, opponent. I'm sorry. Wayfarer's Bauble. Very fun. Very fun. Golos. Rattle break. Cool. Can't touch me, you can't touch my permanents. Well, you can have the biggest board you like, opponent. As big as you please. Biggest board ever seen in a game of Magic you'll have. But it won't save you. Got 9, right? Yeah, I've got 9 mana, so I can cast Attracts at bare minimum this turn. See what I find on top. Cool. Can we not have references to things along the lines of suicide in the chat, please? It's just in bad taste. Oof. Ow. Oh, I've got to respond. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, opponent. Good God. Just resolve the bloody triggers, guys. Could you? Did you resolve the triggers? Can't figure out how to delete your message, but... Ooh. Roscoe is a problem. I mean, it's only one midnight fog, to be fair. Oh. Well, that'll do it, somehow. How does that work? Oh, doesn't let me look. So... Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Well, we almost had the lock. Just want to give another try to having the lock. Maybe. Yeah. Well, we play a bit of Jund. Let's Jund. Bit of traditional Jund. Okay, we've got a Bob. Assemble. Bob next to us and Harrow. Cool. That's all very playable cards. Play Zeatoras here. Probably go Foothills into Bob here. So the focus of this deck is to just be the most control the board state reactive deck you can possibly be. So we'll go for a Stomping Ground untapped and a Bob. This is called Bob because the original art, this was an invitational card. The original art was of a pro player who won the World the World Tour, who got to commission the art, and the art was of him, so it was called Bob. Draws as an extra card, lets us take life for that, which is something that you need to keep an eye on. Just gonna quickly cough, sorry. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the team, have a look at the top third in my library, and grab anything I want to. Sheldred's pretty good here. Sheldred is just the card to pick from these, so I'll take Sheldred. Get in for 2 here. I do really enjoy a Bob, because opponents are loath to remove the Bob because it's hurting you, so who knows, they might flip a 6-mana card and hurt themselves really badly. 2 cards named Mishra's Foundry. What? Just get... I mean... It's 3 damage and a Cultivate. Navigation Orb requires 4 mana. Like our opponent's sack their creature. I want a Harrow here. I will get rid of the Bajuka Bog. Exiled 2 cards from my opponent's library. I will get a Snow-Covered Swamp. Snow-Covered Forest and a Snow-Covered Mountain here. And I will pass, discarding Blood on the Snow. Oh, I should have got a Snow-Covered Swamp. I only have 1 black source for Sheldred. Maybe foolish of me. I think I'm going to sack Bob here. To this probably quite large Foundry Groundbreaker this turn. Ooh. 2 go on there, 2 go on there. Doofa. Block that. I think we're just going to shock this in, and we're going to Crux of Fate here. Destroy all non-dragon creatures. A nice reset on the board. Much lower life total now. Sheldred will help us with that. Anguished Recollection. Discard a card. If you do, tutor up 2 cards that don't show a card type. Okay, that's intriguing. That's a very intriguing way to run that kind of effect. I have issues with the alchemy stuff. Seek is just... It's such a nothing for the design of the cards, in my opinion. Okay, opponent's going to take 2 here from drawing their card. Sheldred will continue to just be exceptional. Primeval Bounty. Whenever they cast a creature spell, to create a 3/3. Whenever they cast... okay, that's a lot. None of these are particularly intensely grabbing me, so I'll go for Bloodbraid. It'll cascade into a Deathrite Shaman. That's a mana next turn. And yeah, we'll attack with these 2. Try and get the playing field a little bit more level here. So they gain 3. What am I doing next turn? Obnixilis, maybe? Oh no, probably killing that. Yes, we can River to Charm. Oh, Cultivate. Cultivate first. Mountain and a Swamp. Swamp into play. Mountain into hand. River Tears Charm. Target opponent sacks their largest creature. This allows us to get around them. Potentially hasting something in. Might as well get in with Sheldred here. Nice. Get a nice big bonk there. Alana and Elena. Creating a 3-3. They can haste up that 3-3 this turn. They're going to go for the one that's already intriguing. Yeah, I'll just block that one. What am I going to go for here? Liliana makes that a +0/+0. Bushwhack is a straight fight, so that's at least I don't lose it with nothing to gain for myself. Go ahead, we will bedevil Helena and Alina, leaving us with 4 mana. Drop a 5/4, get a land back from our graveyard. Let's bog our opponent here. Pass the turn. Okay, that's a 7/7. With trample. Okay. I'm gonna double block that. This is a difficult to nickel and dime kind of situation right here. This is very difficult to nickel and dime through. Well, Helena and Elena ourselves. And will Liliana give our opponent something to target? Spread out, bit of power and toughness, couple of 5/4s instead of 1 5/4. See how our opponent is doing. Voltroning up a 12/12 to attack us with there. And just attacking with the 12/12. I mean, I've got 11 toughness, 12 power. Board wipe myself to stop 12/12. No. I'm alright. Let's go to the next game, I think. Touch of death. What else could we play? Oh, we could actually play some. Did I dematize into standard? We're not even playing standard now. What's a standard deck? Do. Woman tries to figure out a form that she's not played. Market no. Oh. Four of those. 4 of those. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Trying to figure out a format you're not massively familiar with is very fun on the fly. Oh, get lost. How many get losts do I have? Oh, just 1 get lost. Oof. Oof. Okay, that's bad. My good removal isn't very available. Hopeful Hunter. 2/2 that makes 2/2s. 2 mana 2/2 with vigilance. That's fine. But we can Cancel this and get value from this. That seems fun. Hmm. Ossification. That's a card I could definitely use in an enchantment deck. Um. Rips for the sideboard. Trying to figure out what to play here. Actually, I could just see. Let's just see if there's a fun standard deck I can try out. Hmm. It seems that we have lost a chatter because I asked them not to say suicidal stuff. That's a bit cringe. That's a bit cringe by far. Okay, that's probably that's meta game. Standard meta game. Is it prowess? Mono red aggro, Esper self bounce, just go Oculus, just go control. Ooh, that looks fun. Lightning helixes, 9 mythic, 43. Ooh, I don't think I've got enough for that. I think I've only got a bunch of rares. No, maybe not that. Esper self bounce, maybe. Free mythic. What are the free mythics? Kaito. Free Kaitos. I can replace Kaito. Yeah. Well, export to arena, please. Control C. Imported deck. Okay. So, how much of this am I having to make? We'll drop Kaito here. At least 21 rats. Yeah. Okay, this is the problem. Why would I spend this much on a deck that's for a format that's going to die? Um. Hmm. Let's have a look at that meta game again. I mean, mono red. Can't be that many rares. 4 metric 21 rares. Jesus Christ. Why is it all rares? Guys. Guys. Why is it all rares? Okay. Let's try and make a standard deck then. Unified Battlefront. I've seen a few of those. Apparently I have none of those. That's so hard to type with a keyboard and stuff. So I've got 2 of those. 1, 2. Happy to make a unified Battlefront deck. That's fun. Okay. What's a Battlefront based deck? Show me a Battlefront deck. Stock Up seems to be popular. Oh, I see why. Okay. Oculus? Do I have any oculi? I spelled that wrong. Single C. I have one. And that's a mythic, isn't it? Yeah. That's annoying. What do I want to do with Unified Battlefronts? That's the real question. Could just do bunnies. That's pretty funny. I do pixies to bounce with. Whenever enters, please. Into land sanctifiers. Some builder's talents, that's fun. Craft all of those. Do we really need to stock up to that point? No, we don't. We can be mono blue, mono white, baby. And then just, what's his name? Bunny. Rabbit. Rabbit. Where's my rabbit? Heir apparent. There we go. And a couple of pollen shield hairs. 18. That's a lot. But we're not going to need 24 bloody lands. That's for certain. There we go. 22 lands. Lands in white, please. Discover 4 land. Batbird, mouse, or rabbit. Palladium. No. Oh. I've got 3 of them. Might as well. Single Osier Tark? That's funny. We'll do a single Osier Tark, which we'll put in play. Oh. Yeah. Not going to be paid for that. It's the creature tokens, but drop one of those. Drop one of those. 1, 2, 3 of those. Oh, in which case we. Hey, why don't you let me put a pixie in? Oh god, so hard to type past this mic. Okay, one more pixie. That'll be fun and silly. We can play some best of 1 standard with a pile. Absolute pile. Should be fine. Okay. Standard bunnies. Oh, not sure that's how we're spelling bunny. There we go. Okay. Some standard. Let's just go standard play. See what standard is actually like. Is standard actually a format? Who knows? Ah. This is a good hand. good hand. We can give this a go. Plains Hinterland Sanctifier. Feel about that opponent. Beautiful sleeves. Oh, Spyglass Siren. I see. Go ahead, we'll drop a Builder's Talent. Oh, might as well. Let's get in for one. So, what we can do next turn is we can go Plains Sanctifier Talent. Did I hurt my Sanctifier? Oh no, that's painful. Why would you hurt my bunnies? A monster. Another 0-4. Next turn we can, if we don't have another land, although it might be fun to just do straight into level 2 here. Got a Kaito. Just win a 3-4. It was 3. Okay. Spell 2, draw a card for each opponent who lost life this turn. That's cute. Okay, we will level both of these up. Attack the Kaito. On 3, we can plus to give ninjas +1/+1. Oh, it's this one! Right, I was intrigued by this one. It was very fun. I had some thoughts about creating a deck of some description, but yeah. Really wish I could remember how to delete stream chat stuff. I can't currently. We'll block Kaito. Yeah, that's a 0-4. 0-4 wall. Ah, good. So we can Heir Apparent. Opponent is now realizing what is happening and what I have been setting up for. I misread Builder's Talent. Yikes. Oopsie doopsie. Blood Pitch Drowner. Gonna tap down my Hinterland Sanctifier. Yeah, these are gonna get swapped out. I thought that was whenever one or more non-land permanents. But yeah, that makes more sense. Love little guys, this player. Oh no. It's a 0-5. Thanks, Poopy. He's not indestructible. Interesting. Very interesting piece of design there. This will be the last game for tonight, and then I will go ahead and finish up. Mapping. Just a one-use Explorer. Sorcery Speed, that's fun. Oh, you might be able to hear my cat in the background there, potentially. Bunny. And This is gonna shock you, bunny. Hi. I'm getting life faster than they can kill me. It's quite good. Yeah, they're gonna struggle to get in now. Yeah, that'll cause problems. Unified Battlefront would be fun here. Oh god, do I dislike Sheldred when she's not on my side of the board. Not like it means literally anything, but beautiful art though. Oh, well, I think I just have to kill Kaito if I can. Or I can just block him again this turn. Attacking against him. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, that's fine. What might be fun is this deck with a hoof at the end of it. That might be fun. We'll create another 4 bunnies. There we go. I'm going to send all 6 of these. And the heir apparent at Kaito. This ensures that Kaito dies. Ooh, okay. We're now losing 2 creatures here, so that's the big thing. Oh. Nope, they're just losing their Kaito. Okay. That's fine by me. What Gix's command will you do? Okay. Yeah, maybe a Crater Hoof is the end point of bunnies. Bunny, and doubling season, and Crater Hoof with Free City. There we go. That's a silly deck. That's a fun little deck to play. Oh goodness. Cabin Bat for 0 value. That's really funny. Oh, that might just be game. There we go. Unshield Hair. Response from our opponent. Lunge. I'll see, a couple of Pollen Shield Hairs might be an idea for this deck. God, that's cute. All rabbits and a crater hoof seems very fun, to be fair. Opponent roping because they are annoyed, probably. And that's 28, 29 damage. And that'll do it, yeah. That sucks. Why'd it take so long for that opponent? Okay. Opponent's on 6. And hit us 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 damage. That's just a board wipe. It does also affect them quite badly, but they rebuild, we don't. That's game if they cast that with that mode. They're gonna get in first. I know what's in their hand. I'm just gonna chuck that on the bus. Okay, that'll be game. I know what I want to do, and that's a big thing, knowing what I want to do with the deck. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. Been a good stream, I hope. I have to figure out how to add in some auto modding for suicidal terms. Outside of that, that's been a nice stream. Even if we did have a bit of a bad draft, but that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you just have a bad one. Okie doke. See you all on Sunday. Bye for now.